10-3-1. Those were my numbers. Those were my numbers. Now, what does 10-3-1 represent? 10-3-1 represents 10 applications for a job in my career, my chosen career. I didn't have a job. I had a career. 3 interviews, and out of those 3 interviews, one company would hire me. Those were my numbers. And it's not like having a proven track record, because out of that one job offer that I always received, I had to go through probably 2, at least minimum of 2, if not 3 rounds of interviews. First, you interview with the recruiter, then you interview with the hiring manager, then you interview with the entire team in implementing software systems, so in the HRS industry. And you had to present yourself in such a way that you were professional, you were sharp, you knew what you were doing. But in addition to that, they question you on your resume. So you had to have a proven track record to do what you said that you can do. And so, especially when it came to the team interview, where you got your other implementation consultants talking to you about your previous experience and how you would handle this and how you would handle that, and you had to be on point. You know, I know I'm kind of rough with my videos, but let me tell you, man, you had to be clear, sharp, precise, everything to get through these interviews, because these were high-paying jobs. These were white-collar jobs. And one of the things that I always used to observe, especially in implementing software systems, this wasn't a position as to where you can get the job and then float your way through and then front, like, you know what I'm saying? You know that there's certain jobs where you can get on the job and act in front like you're working, fronting like you know what you're doing, but you're constantly passing off work off other people. You got jobs like that. This wasn't one of them jobs. Listen here. It's either you sunk or you swam. It was as simple as that. There wasn't a situation where you could just front your way through. And this is how you know how you can really see who a true leader is, who a true person that can get shit done. We live in a world today where everybody can just front. And you know, ass kissing, this was not the kind. I didn't work in the kind of jobs where ass kisses could flourish, because everybody had to perform. You're talking about implementing software systems, $250,000 accounts. There was deadlines. There was project plans. There was milestones. There was other people that you would coordinate with to implement a software system as a project manager. Let me tell you, there was no fronting. There was no fronting. And this is what we need. We need people across the board that have proven track records. See, people that are ass kissers and brown nosers and people that are yes men, they'll never work out. I'm telling you, they cannot produce a thing because they don't have a track record of producing anything. They don't have a track record of getting up and making sure that they have milestones and they can put together a project plan and say, okay, this is where we are today. This is where we're going to be in 3 months. This is where we're going to be in 6 months. This is where we're going to be in a year. This is where we're going to be in 5 years. They can't do that. And how I know people are not leaders, when you look at their life. When you look at their life. Because, see, a real leader, it first starts with his home. And how in the hell you going to lead any assembly of any people if you can't lead your own home? You see the problem? You see the problem? So you can always see people that are either A, in positions of authority, or B, being put in positions of authority that got no business whatsoever being there. We got to understand today that there is a practical, natural aspect to this thing. Sure, can people rise up and can people grow into something? Sure. Is it possible? Yeah. I mean, I don't know many positions or many people who have done it. And this is why, even from a scriptural perspective, if a man can't lead his whole house, how in the hell can he lead a team, a community, a home, a business? He can't do it. It's impossible for him to do it. It really is sad. It really is. What we have today, across the board, look at our government. We have a crisis of leadership. We have people that are in positions of authority that got no business being there. None whatsoever. And then you watch them. You watch them 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year from now. They're going to be in the same boat. You know why? Because they have no true ability to lead people. Why? Look at their life. They haven't done or accomplished anything at all. It really is sad. It's unfortunate.